Hello, everybody. We are back. We are warm. I got the heat working again for now, at least. We have got to talk about, of course, the roadmap reveal. So we're going to start talking about that here in a few minutes. I'm pretty hyped about it. There wasn't anything monumental in it, of course. But I also, set reasonable expectations. They have BlizzCon coming up, so I didn't expect them to reveal anything too insane, which they didn't. But there still was a few really cool things, in my opinion. So we'll talk all about that. We can hear what everyone else thinks about it and stuff too. Let me pull this up here. Let me go here maybe. If there's anything. Pull that up. I was got in there and got all dirty, cleaned out the boiler again. So if some of you might remember, like a month ago, I cleaned out the boiler. I had issues with it, and what appeared to happen this time actually was from cleaning it out. I think I loosened a bunch of stuff out, and like over this past month, it's been falling down onto the burner plates, and it like had like adhered onto it, and it wasn't allowing the fire to combust basically. And so I cleaned it out again, which might have been a mistake. Got as much out. There wasn't nearly as much this time, but I cleaned it out again, and then I washed the boiler plates themselves and got them nice and clean. Then started it back up, and everything was pretty good. But this was after I'd already tried to wash up a little bit. I thought to take some pictures, but my wife took a picture for me. But yeah, it was a messy job, of course, but not as messy as the first time when it was really, really dirty. So it's working good for now. Everything seems good. We'll see. It's just also really, really cold, so it stinks, and it had to get done right away. That's why I had to leave the stream. It's just so cold that I can't have the heat off for too long. It would be very bad. There's at least no wind for the next couple days, which helps a lot. But when it's like 5 degrees and there's like 20-mile-an-hour wind, it's just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal, man. Oh wow, what's this? Okay, so this is the one I need to do over here, if I can get there. So yeah, we're gonna mess around here for a little bit, and then we're gonna talk about the roadmap though. I'll just kill rare spawns though while we're kind of waiting around. I don't know how to do this one. I haven't done this one yet though, so I definitely need to do it. So I have to destroy some stuff to make it work. Apparently. Some people are doing something. While we wait for this to summon, let me get the timeline thing ready to pull up so we can look at it. What is this? So we have that ready to go. So I was after I got done cleaning about the same time as the stream would have normally ended. And then after I, ate dinner and settled down a little bit, I did play a little bit of Classic last night. Just I'm trying to get my mage to 60. I'd mentioned that before yesterday. Got it to, it's now about 58 and a half. So we're definitely going to hit 60, but probably not going to have time to do too much. I might try to farm like honor gear or something this weekend, so I have something to bring with me into Burning Crusade. But yeah, I guess we'll kill this rare spawn, and then we'll start talking about the roadmaps. Obviously, I have a video on it if you want like a more detailed breakdown. But I was just gonna like give some of my thoughts on it, and I also wanted to express something I did in the video as well, but a little bit of a annoyance with some of the Classic community as well. Okay, so what's this guy all about? Death Coil. What do we get? Mail loot. Also, shortly after I ended the stream, they increased the rate at which the rares spawn too, so that'll make this easier once we get started here. Let me go land somewhere. Alright, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about these roadmaps. Let's get started. So I'm not going to do a full breakdown, because I did that in a video already. But I did want to talk about some of the highlights to me. First of all, there's a ton of people watching this. There were the State of Azeroth video. There were, I counted at one point, over 150,000 between the YouTube and the Twitch Warcraft channels. So a lot of that is going to be Classic players, because they're more into that culture, like of live streaming and live watching. But a lot of that was retail players as well. It's probably a good mix. But yeah, it was a lot of people. So I was blown away by how many people were interested in it. So that was really, really cool, just seeing how many people were into it. Then of course you had all the streamers watching it as well. Like SFam was watching it, his viewership was up. Zarya was watching it, his viewership was up even higher than normal when he was watching it. So you had a lot of people watching, of course retail streamers as well, watching it as well, and having just everyone kind of excited to see what's coming next. I thought it was really well produced and stuff. There wasn't a lot revealed in particular. There wasn't like a ton of new stuff revealed or anything, but it was pretty cool. Some of the highlights, the prop hunt, I thought this was pretty cool. So the prop hunt is like this little decor game, and I guess you queue for it, similar to like the transmog competition, I think. And you're like in a room or setting, and one team is hiding and one team is seeking, and you disguise yourself as a piece of decor and then set yourself somewhere in the room to like be hidden, right? So like one of the examples in like the little video was like a food table or a food platter, and then they hid themselves on a table. So it's silly, of course. A lot of people aren't going to care about it, but I'm definitely going to at least queue for it, and see what it's like and do it. I like hide and seek stuff in the game. I like anything that's like immersive, right? So I would actually love like a real hide and seek in the game. We were even playing the GeoGuessr yesterday a little bit, you know. So I would love like a real hide and seek in the game too. But I like stuff like this. It's fun. It's something to do in game. It's something to like social as well. Socialize with your teammates and find good hiding places and like I don't know. I like anything like that in the game. I think it's very community oriented. So I've always liked that stuff. The void assaults are just like normal assaults. Obviously the other big news. Excuse me. Where they're going to put like little mini raids in randomly throughout the expansion. So there's a mini raid in the 0.7 patch. There's a mini raid in the 1.5 patch. So we just have random mini raids sprinkled throughout. That'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty hype. Something to talk about for me in particular, right? It's like something like, I'll have my rec guide, for example, for season 1. And then by the time you get to the end of the season, there might be, okay, well, when you have this haste threshold, when you have this mastery threshold, now you can use these talents for this final raid, right? And it gives me more stuff to do. It's like, I've said this before in different ways, but I feel like they're trying to like keep content going, not only for them, not only for players, but also for content creators, just to kind of keep the hype constantly going, which is good. I mean, yes, some people can feel like it's overwhelming. If you try to do everything, it is overwhelming. If you try to do everything on here to the 100% level, it is way overwhelming. I would never try to do that. But some people do, and it does get overwhelming. I agree. But, I think overall it's a good thing for most people. Most people who do not like try to do literally every little thing in the game. We had the Labyrinth, so this is going to be really big for a lot of players. So Delves were a huge success in the War Within. Labyrinths are like mega delves. So I think this is going to mean better loot. I think it's going to mean fun, hard content for delvers. I think it's going to mean a lot of things. I think it's going to open up the opportunity for like more unique puzzles inside the delve, inside the labyrinth, more unique bosses, more unique maybe like a maze, like anything like that. A labyrinth is a maze, right? So you might actually have to like navigate yourself through it. I don't know. It opens up all kinds of opportunities there. And so hopefully we'll see what that is. Another highlight would be the new standalone mode coming. So it's apparently not going to be a remix. It's not going to be a Plunder Storm. It's going to be something new. So, that was obviously a highlight. In Classic news, basically, they didn't really say anything about Pandaria Classic. It sounds to me like they're going to be ending it, but they're not sure what they're going to do with your characters yet. That's just my takeaway on it. Obviously, they didn't say that. That's just my takeaway. And for this Anniversary Classic stuff, hey Mario, what's up? My main takeaway is that they're probably going to do Classic Plus, and they're probably going to announce it at BlizzCon. But I did want to also mention that just in the chat, like a lot of Classic players were just absolutely. I mean, is it surprising? No, but a lot of Classic players were just so nasty, saying nasty things about Holly Longdale. Especially, that really bothers me. Like if they're just spamming L, it's like, okay, yeah, Classic players are just trolls. They're just dumb. Whatever. I don't care. But some of the nasty stuff they were saying about Holly Longdale was, I think, over the line, because she's like, I get it, like they all listen to like Asmongold and stuff like that, right? And so like they're, oh, we hate women and whatever. But what they don't know, or like all women are bad, or women are DEI or something like that, right? But the truth about Holly Longdale in particular is that she comes from EverQuest, and she's like an MMO OG. She loves MMOs, and as soon as she got to Blizzard is when things started turning around. We went from Shadowlands to her joining. Well, she joined a little bit before that, but she then became got a promotion, and things immediately got better. Like she was like, no, you guys are doing this all wrong. And if you enjoy retail World of Warcraft right now, then Holly Longdale is probably a big reason why. And if you like that they're continuing to do Classic at all, then Holly Longdale is also a big reason why, because she actually joined for the Classic team. That's what she originally got hired for before she's like got a bigger role. So, she is a really good thing for World of Warcraft. And all the negative stuff I was seeing, all the nasty stuff I was seeing, it's just like, do I expect that from the Classic community? Unfortunately, yes. especially just, I mean, I don't know why this is. I don't know if this is like racist or something and whatever. But the South American classic players are just some of the nastiest people I've ever dealt with online. I have no idea why. I don't know why. I'm not even pretending to have an answer to why, but it's just some really nasty behavior, man. And I don't like to see it at all. And I wish, and I know it'll never happen, like actual classic content creators would actually call them out and be like, hey, you can't act like this. And I know they never will because they're never going to like yell at their own audience. But like, I'm here to tell you, man, I don't have a very big audience. But if you guys are saying nasty crap, I'm going to tell you to shut the heck up about it. Like, it's just, it was beyond disappointing. But obviously, as people come in today and stuff, we can talk more about the roadmaps, any questions or thoughts. You know, I'd love to hear everyone else's thoughts on him as well. But we're gonna be doing these at least finish up the achievements. I'll maybe get at least one full set of gear and stuff like that on my characters here today. Maybe we try to do Gallywix later. Maybe we try to do Dementius later. I don't know. We'll see where the day takes us and where the conversations take us. What is this? Oh. So it, like, increases my diseases. There's no loot. Okay. Assume this is like a cooldown, maybe. Should probably have this up, maybe. What would it be under? Salagram the Observer. I'm probably close to the achievement. Salagram. Salagram the Observer. Wow. Two minutes to midnight, it's called. Minutes to midnight. Oh, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still have 9 left. So I'm not that close at all. Be 8 after this. So I assume I probably want to do Outbreak. And then if I do Epidemic, it refreshes it and does more damage. I feel like I'm missing out something from my bar. Oh goodness. Ooh, got some gauntlets. So we got gauntlets, belt, and weapon. I think it's all. Do I play other classes besides Ret? Not really. I play casually. I play I play my Demon Hunter a good amount. I usually go to lengths of learning how to play Arcane Mage in every expansion. I play Boomkin a little bit. But not super. Like, I've played Boomkin in Raid before. I thought about switching during Shadowlands. Not like what I was doing content on, but for my Raid team. And Boomkin was really good in Shadowlands. I like Evoker. I like Aug Evoker. But I don't do much high-end content on anything other than Rat. Never heal or tank for my guild. Unless it's like something like I tanked Ashvane on Ashvane for my guild because you needed a prop paladin to do the cheese, but no, not really. I joined my guild to be a healer, but they didn't need healers, so I played Rat. But I used to heal. You know, I used to tank too back in the old days. I tanked in BC. I tanked in a little bit in Wrath before getting shifted over to DPS Warrior. I was the opposite. Whenever I try to tank or heal, everyone wants me to play DPS. I'm like the opposite of like they try to make you be a tank or healer because you're not doing good DPS anymore. Whenever I try to tank or heal, everyone's like, just go back to DPS and kill everything. What is that? Oh, it's when this is full that lights up. Ooh, plate bracers. We're getting there. I had decent fun on Ashvane doing the pally cheese. It stunk because I didn't get to parse on that fight ever, so I never had a parse. But our last kill, our last clear of Ashvane, they let me go Rat, but I didn't have any of my cooldown timings. I'd never played Rat before. It was my first time playing Ashvane as Rat. And so I did terribly, unfortunately. But at least I had one chance to parse on it. Just didn't go very well. Avon the Unbound. I don't have him yet. Ooh. Crossbow. Finally getting some loots. Two, three, four, five, six more. Why is this lit up? They just want me to click on it, I guess. Just click on everything new. Oh, I need to turn combat audio alerts on. Crap, I forgot to do that on my main character. I'll have to set that up. Ray of Putris. We need that. Boots. Oh, they're leather. Dang it. I almost have a full leather set, though. Probably my druid needs it. Could give it to my rogue as well. But I mostly PvP on my rogue, so wouldn't really help that much. I'm so tired from being exhausted from working on stuff around the house, man. So we're hoping Voidclaw, Ix, Commander, Shirati, or I can't say any of these names. I'll never understand why they made Valor Stone so hard to get. Like, here, have all these crests. No Valor Stones. It's crazy. Wowhead has a list of the order and time they spawn. Yeah. And they just keep spawning in the same order. I'm just gonna kill whatever spawns either way. I'm just gonna go through the thing until it until I get it. So this is another one I don't have. Ix. How you doing today, Big Brucey? Getting Altarite level at midnight? Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing too. I mostly just played 2 characters in Season 3 of The War Within. I played my Ret Paladin, which is my main, and then I played Demon Hunter, playing with my son. But other than that, I don't have a lot of gear on characters. I normally, at least casually, play about 4 or 5 characters. To where they would have at least champion or hero gear or something, right? But I definitely took a step back on how much I played alts. Cloak and all the tunes. Oh, yeah. You're right. I should go get the cloak, too. I didn't even think about that. I don't have the cloak on this character. Bringing Detail expansion for skinning. That's how I started the expansion off. I was on my... I thought that there was going to be this item that was going to be worth, like, crafting on my blacksmith. And I needed an item from the skinning. So, one of the early characters I leveled up was my hunter. And I was skinning. And before I even had acquired enough of these items... It was already, the price was already really cheap, so it was all for nothing for me personally. But I spent some of the early days of the expansion in Ringing Deeps skinning. I'm on the Death Knight right now just because I've heard that Unholy Death Knight's pretty cool. I haven't looked up how to play it at all yet. I can kind of figure it out, but I don't know like the exact priority of stuff. But I'm having it seems like it's pretty fun. You made gold caps. Did you sell those things really early? I think that's what I was farming. The Beast Fangs. Did you get those really early? That's what I was trying to do, and I didn't do it fast enough. I guess I can kill this thing again. Well, we got a back piece to hold us over until we get the other one. Early and then had several Hunter tunes farming them. once until they got below 600. Yeah, that was my plan, man. I just did not execute it fast enough. I think I gave up when they got like even below a couple thousand or a few thousand. I was like, ah, whatever. But I was gonna use them because the item that I was trying to craft with them was selling for even higher because of how, obviously, you know how expensive they were at the beginning of the expansion. But then like all the prices came down a lot, and I was like, oh man. But obviously, as you're showing, I still could have done something with it. It just wouldn't have been as lucrative right away. Yeah, that's a good thing to figure out, actually. Tons of gold to be made. Oh, we already got this sword. Send that to my warrior, though. I haven't dove too much in the professions on the beta or anything. I never really thought to. I did for War Within, and it didn't really get me anywhere. Like, it didn't really teach me anything too new. So I didn't really dive into it. But one thing you probably could do is figure out exactly what items are going to be valuable because of what they're used to craft and stuff. You saw the professions until it turned into having to sit and trade chat and instant whisper. Oh my gosh, man. You're telling me. I cannot compete with those bots. You can make good gold if you try to do it, but it's rough, man. Trying to whisper faster than the bots do. Or the people who have automated responses and stuff, right? So basically bots. It's rough. If you sat there all day, you could still make a lot of gold for the ones you do get, but it's definitely not fun to do. They should do a thing where, you know what, this is kind of like a random idea to have, but they should do a thing where you can like set up a shop and like instead of using like trade chat, like you'd still use trade chat if you want, but you could just set up a shop, and people could come and like whatever, right? Like actually look around and be like, oh, there's a blacksmith right here. Like it would be like obviously you wouldn't be able to like customize it too much or anything, right? But it could just be like a blacksmith shop, a leatherworking shop, whatever shop, and then you just set up in a tiny little stall. That would be cool because then people would just go to different people. They'd go to where there wasn't a long line, kind of thing, you know. Spread out the work orders a little bit more. On my server, it's somebody named Hambrick. He gets all the crafting stuff. Several guys who have guilds set up where they have every profession and spam advertise all day. Yeah. I think ultimately there's that everywhere, but it's literally like one guy on my server. He has alts all named similar to Hambrick, and he just in Dragonflight he like whispered everybody with like hard selling them on doing all their crafting orders, and so he just switches between his characters doing all the crafting orders all day. Yeah, same here. Like I only have so much time to sit and trade chat, but I like making gold. I even like the social interaction of it. Like I think they did a good job with the crafting order thing as far as like it feels closer to like classic and stuff as far as the social interactions go. But you just can't sit and trade chat all day. Especially when like you only get like one out of every 10 whispers you do. It's a little bit more valuable early on, like when everyone's filling out their specializations, and so like not everybody can make a certain item. So like you actually like let's say as a blacksmith, like is what I normally do. Let's say I instead of going into like belts and bracers, which is like the most common thing because it was like the people were crafting that for their embellishments or whatever. Let's say you went into weapons instead, so like two-handed swords. There might not be that many as long as you did leveled up as fast as you could. There might not be that many people who can do two-handed swords, and so that's a good time to do it at like the very beginning of the expansion. But once everybody fills out their thing completely and everyone has, all their alts have all their stuff filled out, it's so hard to get any business. We only need 2 more of these guys. Alright, what do we got? As Hadash, that's one that I need. And then I just need Void Claw. It's so expensive to get everything leveled early. I feel like I had to stay on more trying to get orders. Yeah, that's true too. I'm like a one character Andy at the beginning of expansions. What I did in War Within that helped out a lot is after I leveled up, I immediately made another. Or I didn't make another character, but I got on my gathering character, who has mining and herbalism, and I leveled all the way up just by mining and just by gathering. And then I just sent all the ore and stuff to my blacksmith, and I sent all the herbs to my alchemist, but for later use. But I sent all the ore to my blacksmith to help him get just powered up. Oh, goodness. That's crazy. And you fly up, you get the clouds go away, and you can see the sun. Well, there's clouds. That's neat. That means that they probably just put this in for this little event. We need Void Claw Hexather. It's like the Matrix. Yeah, it's actually pretty neat that they did that. That means they just filled in the clouds for the event, and when this event's over, they'll probably just take the clouds out. So the one I missed is somewhere in the middle of the rotation. I was doing good. Or it was spawned like right before I got on or something. You're going Disc and Fury for midnight. I may end up running back to my Pally, but that's the plan. Disc, Priest, and Fury. Oh my gosh, Mario. Turning your back on the Paladin? I guess I'll accept that. If it's good for your guild. I guess we'll still let you in at Lights Hope Chapel if you want to come visit, but... Cloth waste. Healing out of spite to prove my whining pro ad on healers. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll probably be pretty easy. Everyone's probably making way bigger deal than what it is, of course. Oh, okay. Honoring guild that passed away to cancer. Yeah, we'll accept that. That's a very paladin thing to do, actually. So we'll accept those changes. You know, we can count the spite as you know, retribution, right? Retribution, spite, and the honor to cancer. I mean, that's very paladin. Spite is the unannounced Forsaken Rats. Heck yeah. There you go. I don't know what the Coltarian Rat represents, but that's what I'm going to play. I will be race changing immediately when that happens. Okay, what do we got here? Corla. Let's get an idea of when Void Claw is going to spawn. I'm going to hop over to Wowhead. Check out Void Claw. Oh, there's a nice little world quest here. Oh, it's not a world quest. It's how you summon the thing. Wow, that looks beautiful with this purple backdrop, man. That looks nice. That looks really good. Holy crap. Alright, let me check out this when this rare spawn's gonna spawn real quick. I have like a tracking thing on here somewhere. Right here. What's the order? Where's the order? I assume this is okay. This is the order. We have. I don't envy Blizzard. They all want different things. America's Cast West survey, a bunch of streamers have done. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go through that too when we switch back over to TBC like this weekend or so. I'm probably gonna go through that survey myself. And yes, let me come back to that because I think it's a really good point. I need Voidclaw Hexathor. Voidclaw Hexathor. Okay, I got a ways to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Literally, it was the one right. Oh my gosh! If I would have got on 5 minutes sooner, I would have already got it. That's crazy. Let me kill this one. Yeah, so about them all wanting different things, it's the craziest thing, man. I've never seen... The only thing the Classic community has in common is their vileness. Like, there's nothing else they have in common with each other. Like, all of them want different things. Zaryu wants different things from Savix, who wants different things than Guzu, who wants different things than Esfand, who wants different things from Ampi. None of them agree with anything. I'm going to go through the survey. Maybe I'll put it up. I'll do the survey on stream. Like, probably Saturday or Sunday. It depends how long our retail content lasts. But I'll do it on stream, but then I'll put it up as like a YouTube video too, to give like a retail player's thoughts on it. I'm also curious to know like who's I'm closest to, like what Classic Andy streamer are my opinions closest to. It's definitely not Zaryu. I disagree with him about so much, but it's definitely not Esfand either, and I love Esfand. Sex is my least favorite paladin of all time. Pushing for solo queue, then... I know, man. I gave him crap about it. I gave crap to some of the other people about it as well. You know, and of course, they're, you know, big creators. I don't care what I say, but... I tried to give him crap about it myself. I think it's really crappy what they did. I think solo queue's fine, by the way. But... and here's ultimately what you have to understand about these people is... they're just saying stuff because they don't... So when he was saying for solo queue, he didn't think Blizzard would actually ever do it. He was just saying it as a way to like complain and a way to like, you know, it's an overused word, I'll admit, but basically to grift, right? And so they finally did it and he's like, oh, I guess I lost my grift. Like, it's scummy, but that's how these content creators are. I know I'm creating content as well, so I'm technically a content creator. But I'm also just like a grown-ass man and I'm just very honest or whatever. So I'm like, yes, when stuff happens for Ret Paladin, that is good for me because it helps grow my channel. Like, I'm just honest about it, you know? But people like to be sneaky because being sneaky about stuff is how you attract a certain type of viewer. And those viewers are usually very beneficial to you financially as well. There may be more big spenders or whatever because they just want to hear their opinion said back to them. It's a whole dirty thing. I don't like it. I try to call it out. You know, I'm not, you know, big enough to make a big difference, but I think everyone can make a small difference by calling it out when you see it. I can't remember the other guy. The other guy that I called out was, I don't know his name. He was a PvP guy too, though. And he went to Lost Ark, I think. I think he still plays Lost Ark. I didn't like when Preach left either. But there is a difference between Preach and the others, in my opinion. Because Preach left while under the guise of, oh, they're ruining the game or whatever. But he just needed to leave WoW because he was like, he was big enough to leave WoW. Like, and I think he should have just been honest with that, right? Like, I think he felt like this is me just Stoops. That's it, Mario. Stoops. I can't stand Stoops. I don't like Stoops. But like Preach, he was just he was ready to leave World of Warcraft and do bigger things. Like, and he still does WoW, but you know, like do other things. And he used WoW's downfall as the reason to do that, which I thought was crappy. He should have just been honest and been like, hey, you know, I'm gonna do lots of other things because I have a community that'll support me doing lots of other things. It's okay to be honest. That's what I would do too. If I was a big creator and like a bunch of people wanted me to play Diablo, or a bunch of people in my community wanted me to play whatever, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this because a bunch of people in my community want me to. You can just be honest about it. I used Diablo because that was the most recent game that I played that wasn't WoW. But like, if a bunch of people want you to do something in your community, then just be honest about it and do it. Yeah, I cannot stand Stoops. That's the guy I can't stand. Preacher's my go-to guy forever. I stopped watching him because of the way he laughed, and anyone that does WoW versus this other remote type video gets an automatic unfollow for me. Yeah, that's my thing too, is how he laughed, right? So you were obviously plugged into it too if you followed him, and the way he laughed was basically using all of the drama going on with WoW as an excuse to leave, and then be like, "Oh, Final Fantasy's so much better. Oh, this game is so much better," and doing all that kind of stuff when he first left. And he could have just been honest, man. He really could have. He could have just been honest and he would have been fine. But he tried to do the whole grift thing, and obviously that doesn't come off well to people. With anybody with a brain, you know. Which is only not many people, I guess. But he could have left so much better. At least he's come back, and you know, he's you know what I expect him to be. He's positive when he's positive, he's negative when he's negative. But yeah, I would never do that. Like, I have respect for the game too, because like I've had so much fun playing it for so long. It's like any game. So some people will be like, oh, it's because you are addicted to WoW or whatever. But it's any game, right? Like, I just have respect for games I had a lot of fun playing. So like, I'm always respectful towards Halo, even if the newest Halo game isn't going to be that good or something, right? I'm always going to be respectful and give it a try. When the Fable game comes out, you know, even if it ends up not being good, which I think it will be good, you know, I'm still going to give it a try and be respectful to it, because I had so much fun playing it and so many good memories. And that's the same thing with World of Warcraft. Like, I'm never going to be like, oh, guys, look at this game. It's so much better than WoW. WoW sucks. Like, I'm just not going to do that. All those streamers that left when he did it, I lost a ton of respect for it. All those Final Fantasy streamers came back, all of them. Yep, you're right. Because Final Fantasy 14, the only guise of it was, oh, we're going to do the main story quest, and all of the players are going to watch us and tell us what to do. And the fact is that the streamers themselves didn't like it either, because that community is maybe even more toxic than the classic WoW community, which is saying something. Yeah, same here, Big Brucey. Those are my games. Those are like, and I'll always just be respectful to them. You know, like, even if the newer versions aren't as good or whatever, like, I'm never gonna sit there and be like, oh, these games are terrible. This game's way better than that. It's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna remember the fun times I had. I'm gonna give the new ones a chance, and just, you know, see how it goes. I've never played Ninja Gaiden, but if you like all those games and you like Ninja Gaiden, then I might like that. Because it sounds like we have similar taste. Even like here's a good example too. Fallout 76. Fallout 76 was kind of bad at launch. It really was. It was too buggy. It was unacceptably buggy at launch. That's fair to say about Fallout 76. But they improved it. They improved it. They improved it. It eventually became a pretty good game. It's still a pretty good game. I don't have time to play it really, but it's still a pretty decent game now. Fallout 76 is. They just didn't update. I need to play it again because they just didn't update. They added a little bit of Ohio, which is where I'm from, to it, which I want to see. But like, I just gave it a chance. I didn't just crap on it the second it came out and was buggy. And it is what it is, right? It's fine if people did quit because it was buggy. That's a perfectly good reason to quit playing something. But crapping on it, like the way that people destroy they destroy the games that they love for some reason. And I don't understand why. Like, you can criticize something without destroying it. I don't think people understand that. Like, I give critiques to WoW all the time. Even in my video where I was talking about this pre-patch event, I'm critiquing it. I'm also offering solutions of how to make it better. You don't have to destroy everything that you don't love. Like, it's weird. To me, at least. Some of a collector in WoW, so it's kept me off of most other games. Yeah, if you really dig into WoW, there's not time to play other games. That's the same thing with me. So I play Fallout 76 a little bit. I currently have it uninstalled because we played Mario had me play Diablo on stream here a little bit. So I currently have Diablo installed. I can't have too many games installed because I have like video files and stuff. It takes up a lot of memory. So I have Diablo installed right now, and I'm gonna finish that on stream at some point. But I need to play Fallout 76 again to play the Ohio update. And then I'm waiting for Fable to come out this year. I'll be playing that as well. But I don't play a ton of games. Yeah, I just don't. I don't have time to. It's usually dead time, but there's been less and less dead time in WoW because they keep adding more stuff, especially with these little mini raids that they're adding in Midnight. That's going to probably make me have to update my rec guides, for example, every single patch that they add a new little mini raid, just in case anything changes, like best trinkets or as the stats change. So it really lowers my time to play games. Like if I didn't make any videos, then I could spend the time I made videos playing other games, right? But I kind of I'm doing mostly WoW here. Last game I played was Witcher 3. The new Fable may tempt me off WoW. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play Fable. I'll probably play it on stream here. I think it looks great. I know the typical crowd are like all doing their DEI stuff or whatever, like, and I get it, man. I'm not in favor of like forcing DEI in games either, but people take it too far. So I can never join like a movement like that because everyone takes it too far. For me at least. Everyone takes all that stuff way too far and it becomes like this hateful revenge thing. It's not even about playing games anymore. It's not even about liking games anymore. It's about just destroying everything. It's about hate. Everything becomes like a hate group, I feel like. Every Saturday, my buddy from high school and I get on Discord and play different games. That's awesome. My cousin does a similar thing to that with his friends. They don't do it as much anymore, but they would play like League of Legends and together like they did like when they're in college, and they play different games as well. I can't remember all the games they play, but they would have a special night where they would do that. I'm not friends with most of my real life friends anymore, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately, I guess. My old friends, I should say. I'm a lot more family oriented now. I appreciate like my brother more and my brother-in-laws and cousins. Are they Forsaken Warlocks? My old friends, maybe. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're exactly you're referencing there, but I got caught up in my own head. Please get out. Don't kill me. What is this? Oh, when someone else uses it, I get some shell too. I remember that. Oh, reasons why they're not friends. Yeah, just differences as we got older, I guess. I was kind of like the glue guy in my friend group. So I wasn't quite like a leader, but I was like the kind of person who I made sure everything got done. So like, oh, we're having a get together. I'm making sure everybody's coming. We're doing this. I'm gonna make sure everyone's having fun. You know, I was like the glue guy, and as we were getting older and older, I was less and less appreciated, I would say. And basically, once I stopped doing that, then everyone stopped hanging out together, and then it just became where since I wasn't doing that anymore, I just was like excluded, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. I wasn't sure if I had said something else because I was like going off on a rant about it. But yeah, I was kind of like the glue guy in my friend group, I would say. But like once I started having kids and stuff, it's like it's hard to like, oh, I'm gonna make sure everyone, you know, is coming to this thing, or I'm gonna make sure everyone's having fun. It's like, nah, you know, more and more I just wanted to stay home with my kid, or you know, stuff like that, right? To them it probably felt like, hey, you're always making sure everyone's coming, and now you're not doing that anymore. What the heck? You're letting us down or something? But it's like, I can't do that forever. It was an unrealistic expectation I set for myself. Nowadays, I focus a lot more on my family, especially after like my mom passed away and stuff. Which does not involve video games, because none of them play video games. I actually have a niece who plays video games. But and a nephew who did play video games a lot, but he's kind of getting more into the grinding culture.
Pork son if you wanted a sandwich.
Okay. The heck, another pole arm? Let's get the... Should be almost there now. Probably just a few more. After we finish this up and I get the mech suit, we might swap over and do, try to do those mythic raids. I would really like to get a chance at those mounts. Hopefully I don't get locked into a terrible group again. Alright. Executor. First thing I bought with the event currency is two-handed weapons. Only to have two-handed weapons drop from the next 2 rare kills. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all the cosmetic stuff. I'll put all this gear into my warband bank and I'll dish it off however I need to, but I got the mount already. Now I need to get the toys and stuff like that. I'm not a huge collector, it's just that if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. Another cloak. I bought every tab for Warband Bank and it was full of Siren Iron Kill. I've been too lazy to get out and turn into tier for Transmog. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Siren Isle, I tried to grind that out. I got everything I really wanted from Siren Isle. Siren Isle wasn't even that bad. When I think back on it, it wasn't that bad. It just, I don't know, man. I wish there was a better thing they could do for those like little mini zones. I don't know what it is. It just feels disconnected from the world. I still don't have the mount from there. I was out there for months. I think I got all the mounts. I did do that. I got a lot of the stuff. I just didn't do everything. Because I grinded out the gems for my characters and stuff. I was playing my normal like 4 or 5 ults then. You see they dropped the prices of gear to 20. I did see that, MDS. They're getting there on the pre-patch event. I think in my video I said it. I think I came to a good conclusion, honestly. And it's just that the problem with the pre-patch event is it doesn't feel like you're in the world. It just feels like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, I guess. It's more of like they could have incorporated the zone better, like made it more about dwarves or more about Grim Batol or about the raid Bastion of Twilight. There's a lot of different things they could have done about the Vermilion Redoubt. There's a lot of different things they could have done to make it better, but they're getting there as far as the currencies and stuff go, at least, and the prices and the spawns. So at least you can effectively do the event. What do we got here? Gustavan. Yeah, MDS. I think you're gonna be right, man. I think you're winning that bet. Not only did they not say anything, like they didn't even care or talk about it at all. I think Mop is the end. I think you got that in the bag. What do you want them to do, MDS? What do you want them to do with your characters? Keep them on a Mop era? Move them to retail? Thank you, Namhun Kim, new subscriber. Just shut the servers down, not attached that much for me. So you don't even care what they do, basically. out of the intelligent classic players that you know, and not just intelligent but competent, what would you want them? What do they want them to do? Shut down all classic series and delete tunes. After what I saw them saying about Holly today, that's kind of what I was thinking in the live chat. Holly Longdale is a absolute great thing for World of Warcraft. And the classic players acting the way they did today, I was ready to delete it all. Ooh, an axe. Your guild's either WAD or stay, or just stop him out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I think it'd be cool if they let you bring it to retail. I also think that they should have let that be known that that was ever a possibility. But if I were in charge, I'd turn them into pandas and move them to Turtle Island and that dude that never leaves and levels up by gathering herbs. I mean, they just killed Sod and nothing in those two, and so I'm good either way. Man, I do think, man, something needs to happen to these classic Andes that are the rude ones, right? But all of them, because the nice ones don't, you know, say anything to the rude ones. Classic killed 2 guilds for me in BFA. I'll never forgive them. Yeah. I mean, Classic's a good game. It's just the people in it, or what the people that play Classic are the biggest turnoffs for me. You know, not everybody's in a cool guild like MDS. Yeah, I liked the mini raids, the mega delves for retail, and the new game mode. Maybe that'll be fun, right? That could be good. I even like the little decor hide and seek thing. I wish housing was my jam, but I feel like you got to get in a good neighborhood. My guild isn't really doing anything with the neighborhoods. My old guild that I just joined my old guild's neighborhood because I'm still in the guild on my alts, and they're not doing anything with the neighborhood. But if they were, I feel like I'd be having fun with it. Well, this is my last one. Hey Fuzzy, how you doing today? The wife is loving housing, although hers is like a shack. I'll like it more when I could do the dwarf stuff, and I'll like it more if I get into a good neighborhood. So whether that's my old guild starts doing stuff, or I join a new guild, or I join a neighborhood. Maybe one of you guys have a good neighborhood and you'll let me join it, like a charter neighborhood or something that gets going. I need like a good neighborhood. Getting by and up separate. Oh my gosh, Fuzzy. I hope you're doing okay. That's pretty traumatic news. That and you're telling me it's bloody cold. I had to end stream early yesterday because my boiler went out too. And I had to get that working. But that's rough news to hear, man. I hope you're doing okay. I'm out here soloing my guild's endeavor after the guild leader didn't even enable it the first 6 days. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening again with my old guild. Yeah, I cleaned the plates off. I ended up needing the plates probably from when, I don't know if you remember last month, I had to clean it. I mentioned I had to clean it or something, and I did. And I think I loosened it so much that some more stuff had fallen in on the boiler over the past month. And so the plates themselves were pretty dirty. And so I washed the plates off, and it's working well right now. But I also cleaned the flue again too, the exchanger, and so it could happen again, unfortunately. Just getting stuck into work and games at the moment. Thanks for asking though. Glad your boiler started back out though. Yeah, man, it was rough, but not as rough as what you're going through. That's terrible, man. I just hope you're doing okay and hope everything works out for you. That's a that's a big life event to have happen. So it can be depressing and all those kinds of things, right? So hopefully you are taking care of yourself and try to find positives and stuff like that. In times like that. I'm gonna check out this mech suit. I'm gonna see if my son wants to see the mount or not. I'll be right back. Like literally like a few seconds. I don't know if he will or not. I don't know if he'll want to come on stream, or he can see it from back there if he doesn't want to. If you don't want to be, it's okay.
What is it?
It's just it's like a version of that other thing, but it's like
You mean like that diamond robot?
yeah.
But it's gold?
It's called a light forged mech suit.
Whoa. Now that looks like Shava. I thought.
Yeah, it actually kind of does. Maybe I should use this on my dwarf.
That look.
Yeah, you're gonna be in there too. I think this might be my favorite of the mech suit things.
Same here. I mean, the diamond one's cool, but this one, I mean, look, it looks like it has like furnaces on the back.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Pretty cool.
And the gym's matching like the the big old thing on like the new Dwarf City thing.
Right.
The big old emblem.
Dornagle, yeah. Yeah, you're actually kind of right on the arms. You see yourself?
Yeah. Cool.
I want to show you it because I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks for showing me.
Yeah, my older son, he plays a little bit, and then my younger, the little guy, he'll run around like occasionally I'll let him get on, and he'll run around like an Elwyn Forest or something, like just I put like an instant cast ability on like number 1, and I tell him to suppress number 1, and he just walks around. He walks up to like bears and wolves and stuff, and Elwyn, and goes one shot and just hits the 1 button. You never show the nieces and nephews, they just want to play tablets. Yeah, my kids play a lot of tablet too, if I'm being honest. My older son likes to play on my phone more than anything. My bigger son, he's 8, and he does tier 11 delves with me. So he actually has some Myth Track gear, and he's only 9 years old. So he's a gamer. You hope they add something next week to the event? I don't think they're going to, MDS. I sadly just do not think they're going to. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Where's my home at? Alright, we're gonna have to go to Stormwind. We might switch over to Paladin to try to do those raids while we still have time. We got this mech suit unlocked. That was so wholesome. Thanks, Fuzzy. Yeah, I just they like seeing the new mounts and stuff. That's what You know, that's what kids like, stuff like that. They don't care if I get like a good parse or I do high DPS, but if I unlock a mount that everyone gets, you know, they might think that's cool. But yeah, they're 8 and 3 or 4. Sorry, he just turned 4. 8 and 4. One day they'll want to see the parses. Yeah, hopefully. At that point, I'll probably have to go back in time and show them some old parses. Don't ruin them with the parses, yeah. The little guy, he likes Minecraft and Roblox, and my older son, he likes a little bit more advanced games. Like he still likes Minecraft and Roblox as well, but he likes to play it. Like I said, he likes to play on my phone if I let him. I let him have like 5 or 6 apps on my phone, and then he can play them some nights. I can't remember exactly how many it is I let him have. I don't use my phone for games, so I don't mind, but... But we play, he doesn't have his own phone, you know, he's only 8, but he, we play Pokemon Go together when it's warmer out, when it's not negative degrees outside, and he holds the phone, he does everything, and occasionally he'll ask me to, like, maybe help him catch something, but we do, like, Pokemon Go together, it's pretty fun. The little guy walks with us, too, but he doesn't play yet, obviously. Alright, let's put some of this gear in here. Leather. 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 Mail. Weapon. Leather. Weapon. 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 Cloth. Weapon. Leather. Weapon. Cloak. Weapon. Mail. I don't know if my mic was picking up my son or not, but he was like, you know, he's like into it. He's like, oh, it reminds me of when he said the New Dwarf City, he means Dornagle. He's like, the emblems remind me of and he actually was right too. When I looked, honestly, I haven't looked MDS, so that's just a good question. I'm actually here right now, so I'll just go check. This character logged off here, so I'll just check. Yeah, he's really smart kid. They both are really smart, to be fair. The 4-year-old, it's harder to know like if a 4-year-old's really smart, but he's actually really smart too. Let's check out the stuff. There you are. I already bought the mount, so I can't see that. It looks like everything's the same though. 50, 50, 75. The pets. 30, 30, 30. Or 30 and 30. Yeah, 30. I think they're the same. I think that's what they were, so I don't think they changed that. I see the gear's cheaper, though. I gotta get the pets too. I try to collect stuff, but I have to do it while it's active because I hate going back and doing stuff after it's over. So I need to get as much of the stuff while this is active as possible. So I'll probably... It's hard because I have TBC stuff going on too, pre-patch, but time-wise it's hard to find time. We need to switch flight styles back. Hey, speaking of the diamond mech suit, for some reason that's the one popping up right now. Alright, pre-made groups, raids. I know it's not that loud, but it's just a little too loud for me. Put it there. Let's see if we can find Gallywix. Oh, you were expecting them to say to log in the TBC? Yeah, they could have done that. They could have done like a little tricky thing there. I have the save with an alter. I don't know about that. Let's try. Anybody doing Dementius? No. There's a Dementius. 155 required. That's not very high. You gotta require higher than that. Note experience. Do I really want to get saved to this group? Probably not. 155 is pretty low. For a Mythic Dementius, you know. It's not low in general, but... Skip fast run. None of these people are putting like eye level on their stuff though, which is like sketchy. I've seen that. The thing about trying to do it at this time is just so hard to find good groups. It might be something that I just have to do off stream. I'm gonna check Wowhud real quick and see if there's any like updates today so far. Devour updates are coming. Next 24 hours, major buffs to the new Demon Hunter. The new stand. Oh, do they already know about it? Or is it going to be the Halloween one? The Labyrinth. February 26th. I thought it was the 27th. Oh well. At 6 p.m. Player housing. Dark Portal. Coming home player housing trailer. Oh wow. They just made an article about everything. Let's check out these buffs to Demon Hunter. Consume grants additional soul fragment. Shattered souls. Now has a 4% chance to cause a damaging spell to generate a soul fragment. Was 8%. While in combat, entropy now grants you a soul fragment every 12 seconds. Was 8. Waste not now causes Void Ray to have 200% increased chance of generating soul fragment. Was 100%. Reap damage increased by 75. Consume damage reduced. Does not affect. Fix an issue causing Devoured Demon Hunters to sometimes switch to an incorrect voice during Void Metamorphosis. Well, those are not big changes. They're decent changes, but they're not like that big. Later, you'll hear a new standalone event. Mad Scientists that brought games like Punishment Remix. Chance to get closer. PAX East. Yeah, they have like the Vampire Survivors as well. So this was back in Dragonflight. They had like a Vampire Survivors thing as well. So it could be that, it could be the Halloween one, or it could be something new. Imagine like a WoW mode where like you're on a WoW character and like you just have like your AoE abilities or something like that, or you can have single target abilities and you just have to kill mobs as they rush towards you and stuff. Like, I don't know, I think that'd be pretty easy to make actually. I'm down for whatever it is though. Mana Forge. They're just doing the first 6 for some reason. Anything being made on these groups? Not really. Mugsy plus Galley. I wish people would just put an item level requirement. It sketches me out because it makes me think that the leader of the group has very low item level and is just trying to get carried. That was just a conversation with my cousin about the event, actually. The State of Azeroth. See if there's anything new here. This may not be meant to be for a stream thing, unfortunately. I'm gonna go see if my guild started their endeavors yet. I don't think they probably did. Well, like maybe I can check right here. Nope. Dang it. Yeah, we definitely. I need to find an active neighborhood, guys. What eye level's 155? Heroic? Okay, it's higher than heroic base. Is it like heroic upgraded maybe? 147, 150. Okay, so it's at least 155 is mythic. Maybe I'll join this group. What the heck? Before I walk in and get saved, though, let me take a look at some people here. Who the heck is this? Who is this monk? Uh... Hello. Hello. I do not think the monk with 85k health is going to live very long. Unfortunately, hello. At least I'm not dumb and just going right in and getting myself saved. Because if they're not kicking this monk, I am leaving. Is anyone gonna say anything to me about that or not? We just having this monk exist here. Definitely not walking into the raid if this monk's in the group. Death Knight, that's good. He didn't. Oh, there he is. We'll see. We can always kick underperformers. He has 85k health. Ah, it's a remix character who ran some. Did some time walking to get this piece, I think. Did some mythic zeros. Oh my gosh. $168. That guy's juiced. So we have some juicers in here. I just don't get. I don't understand why we're trying to carry the monk. It makes me sketched out that they're just trying to carry the monk. Pretty much everyone else is solid. This rogue's a little low too, though. He's at least full hero. So he's just right at the edge of the... He has some myth pieces. Wait, it's mythic. This is mythic. This is mythic. We need 20. It doesn't scale. What? Yeah, maybe they do need to remove instant locking for mythic. Like maybe after the Hall of Fame closes or something like that. Because I can't even zone into this because this is not going to go good. Oh my gosh, they didn't even know. Yeah, everyone's going to leave. Yeah. His mom is calling me too. Everyone's going to leave because the leader didn't even know. So the leader just goes, let's try 239. Like it's a heroic raid. And I had to type in that it's mythic. It doesn't scale. You have to bring 20 people. You don't have to bring 20 people, but why would you not? Ugh. Unfortunately, there's a lot of groups like that. And they're trying to carry a monk. Just absolutely mind-boggling. Lee makes it ruined us. The shaman said, I gotta go, my mom's calling me after he said that about about 239. And I go, yeah, his mom's calling me too. I gotta go. No tanks, and tank is the most important thing in Undermine. Only 160 plus. I like that. Yeah, it's rough out here, Fuzzy. 160 plus, that's good. If you're 160 plus, you probably have either Mythic Plus or Mythic Raid experience. This tank is not 160. Oh, they're in ret. Yeah, they're fine. Oh, this is the tank. The tank's the most important thing. if everyone in this group is 160 plus, we will destroy Gallywix. So hopefully they stick to that. Dude, I loved Undermine. Such a good zone. There was so much to do, and a lot of it was fairly interesting. Forgot how to drift, right? This person geared too. Pretty geared, yeah. Snake just joined. Oh, he's definitely not geared, but I need to be watching these applicants here. I was so bad driving, just like the whole zone. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you weren't good at the driving. I liked it, man. I actually wanted them to add races like this to like to like old zones. Actually, oh, this guy's mega geared. Invite him. Invite this hunter. I want them to add like a racer on Ironforge. Yeah, I geared entirely for Mythic Plus MDS. Except for I got the boots from Heroic. Mythic Plus. Obviously open world. Everything else is from my vault or Mythic Plus. Entirely. Ooh, a fully geared DK too. This group is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. If anyone knows at all what they're doing in here, I think this group can do it. The 160 plus is a good thing. That's why I joined. So I think it's a good thing to put in your title. Because it lets you know that you're only dealing with other gamers. One positive of the split, I moved back with my parents temporarily until they have a charge super close, like 5 minutes away. Well, there's a good positive to look at. Hopefully that goes well for you. I know some people, when they have to do that, it goes really good, and some people it goes really bad. So hopefully your parents it goes the good direction for you. Yeah, this group could be good, for sure. We just got Demon Reaver. Who's that? Ooh, a tank. Okay, a juiced tank. Holy. Full myth tank. This is a good group. 160 plus, we should smash this. I hope so. I don't know how to do the mechanics on this fight in phase 1. Because I would, you know, as a rat paladin, it would have been dumb for me to do the mechanics. Oh, the leader's trying to get carried. That's what's going on. 160 plus because the leader is like 130. Got it. We can carry one person though. Can't thank you guys. Oh, a double. There we go. 168. I mean, this group is juicy. Holy. Come on. This could be good. I'm still gonna wait until the group's full before I get saved. $167 mage. That's good. 14, 15. 5 more. 167 monk. Look at this. This is a juicy, juicy group, man. 158 pally. It's close to the cutoff. Do we take Snake? Snake was in that other group for the Demencius. So that group must have fell apart. They're holding their guns and not inviting 158. That's good. I wouldn't mind for a healer to be a little bit under. Four more people. We just gotta lust at the pole. We have to lust pull. We have to lust pull. Because otherwise you need people to do mechanics. And it's just... If they didn't do the mechanics before, they're just not going to know how to. Now we have people in mythic gear. So maybe they did do the mechanics. Another mage? Or that? No, that's the same mage. He just joined. I mean, this group is juicy. We're not going to kill it because we don't have enough gear. If we don't kill it, it'll be because we just can't do the mechanics. I can try to do mechanic too. If someone even just... I kind of know what to do, but I don't really know what to do. I know you got to pick up the bomb. Then you got to go collect all the things. And then you have to... go deposit it. But I don't know exactly how to do that process. So it's like I kind of know what to do, but not fully. And then you gotta stay alive once you have that debuff. We need a lock. Why do we need a lock? Do we need a lock for this? I don't think we do. So many ADI levels signing up. I don't feel like we need a lock for this. I didn't use a lock portal on this. But there's a lock anyways, 157. But I don't think we need a warlock. I did not use a portal. I mean, you could do a lock portal for the far soaks maybe. Maybe our ranged DPS used it. I didn't use it though. Two more people. So we have one carry and a warlock that's slightly under. A demon hunter that's barely at the proper. And 2 more people. $165 warrior? That's pretty good. Invited, okay. 1 more. We just have to get out of phase 1. With like a lot of people. I'm sorry guys, it appears I'm locked out for the rest of the week. I forgot I did mythic level raid already this week. Okay, yeah, get the hell out of here. Because you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. 17, 18. Back down to 18. Oh, they invited Snake. Broke down and invited Snake. 1 more. Snake definitely doesn't know what they're doing. Let's be honest here. Snake doesn't know. $162 can play anything. Want me on heal or DPS? Snake. We want you to just not be bad, Snake. Come on. Come on, Snake. If someone's gonna DPS, it should be like one of the good players. DPS. Snake's DPSing. Oh no, we got another 168 mage. I think you gotta take that, right? Oh, there we go. Let's zone in. Alright, let's see if we can do it. I need to go to the tower. We have to kill Muggsy too. There's no warlock. Walk. Just, you know this person's a raider though. They're the raider in the group that always asks for a summon. Oh, there you go. Look at this person. This person knows how to play. They might do some mechanics for us. Alright, while we wait for these guys to get here, I'm gonna go refill my drink real quick. Be right back. Who left the group? So confused. Heal Me First left the group. Oh no, I'm gonna have PTSD of my Mugsy progression. Turn boss warnings back on because they always get turned off somehow. Enable text warnings. Audio assist. Enable combat.
Sample text.
Holy crap, that's loud. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Where's the volume?
Sample text.
Speaker volume. There it is.
Sample text. Sample text.
Sample text. Sample text.
Okay. I don't want that. Aggro. Off. 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 You had to bubble and do bombs. Did I have to do that too? Oh, I was supposed to do that, but I think we ended up getting it done without having to do that. We eventually beat the DPS check, I think. To not we were able to skip doing that. But I was supposed to do that too. I had to do I had to go into the I don't know. I didn't like my job. I can't remember exactly what it was. There's something about my job I didn't like. Dark just joined. So what's the point of this assist? Do I have anything on? I don't know. I thought this was something else, but it's not. Had a great parse. Yeah, I had a pretty bad parse myself. We only killed it once, and it was very sloppy. I think I was dead for the last, like, whatever seconds. So I was definitely not going to have a good parse.
Ion Udi.
Oh, I definitely don't want that.
Walden Fan. Mini. Kneecap.
I like that one. We're turning that off. So this is not what I thought it was, so we'll turn that off. I think I want cooldown manager. They don't have the voice stuff in it yet, though, I don't think. No. Let's go, guys. We kicked the hunter that was griefing us. Alright, we got another hunter that's the same exact eye level as the one who left. And we can summon this one. Oh, I love it. Oh, we got you, dude. Let's go. Please soak. Yep. I generally remember how to do the fight. Not learn group. Yep. I'll go inside the things. I don't care. The enclosures. Pump him. Let's go. I ready. I always press that for it, so I'm just gonna keep it there. Whoa. Wolf's very AFK. Oh, okay, we're going without him. Should be fine. Well, on the plus side, he's already almost dead. Alright, that works. He bugged or something. I don't know. We probably just killed him too fast, I'd imagine. It sounds like we hit the DPS check, yeah. I think there's a... I think there's a few people in the group who know how to do mechanics too. So I'm hoping they do the bombs. You know, I'm just hoping that they do the bombs. Let's go. Can we kill this? We weren't going to kill it that fast, but can we kill it close to that fast? Do that on Galley. Yeah. I'll even potion on this. I got 50 DPS, which for how bad red is, that's not bad. Do not interrupt boss phase 1. Yes, I agree. So yeah, we're doing the smart strategy too. That's good. Or I'll remove. Yep, do not interrupt. This is perfect. We lust and we let him cast. Make a triangle. Yep. Need 2 guys for bombs. Oh my gosh. This person knows what they're doing though. They're like, they have no gear, but they know what they're doing. Anybody know how to do bombs? I don't know how to do bombs, so hopefully not me. Who can do bombs? Nobody's volunteering. Medina's bio. I can't do bombs or else I would. I'm sorry. I don't want to put that on myself when I don't know what to do. I don't know who should do the bombs. I can do a bomb. Yes, you know what to do. You were talking like you knew what to do earlier, Protector. Okay, we have 1 volunteer. Do first one. Hopefully, maybe we just beat the second one. That would be nice. I don't know if we have a second one, but if I had to guess, one of the Brazil players will kick the boss. Yeah, probably. I just don't know exactly what to do, or else I'd do it. I'd have to look up like a video of how to do it. If we fail to it, then I'll look it up. Well, not our Demon Hunter. Our Demon Hunter has no gear. Protector already crunched the numbers. Let's do it, man. This will be epic. Better fight Galley with an empty stomach. Closet, please. Please. Might as well grab a Hellstone. Don't die for jump at start. Yeah, I have a feeling that's probably going to happen. I'll put that there. Just move out. Just take gate. That's fine too. Some people took the gate. I remember that. I didn't. I just ran out, but... Range just has to all stand here and bait it, I think. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Time to get the big G. Oh my gosh. Well, that's super unfortunate. We should have lost it before that. Jumping in. People dying to the jump. It's just, people are just so bad, man. Oh, you missed one wipe. We had 3 people die to the pole. And then nobody popped Bloodlust on pole. Now somebody's offline randomly. One person... Oh, 2 people released. Hopefully Benny comes back. Wait. Now they can log in. We just booted them. Okay, we got a geared warlock here. That's a troll. Trying to kill us all. All right. Group 1, blue. Group 2, purple. Group 3, star. What group am I? I am group 2. So I'm purple. Okay. We're even doing marks. What are they doing? He interrupted because he's dumb. We'll just kill this? The tanks are supposed to, the tanks do, no, they don't do like the bombs that you collect. They do something else. So hard to not have so much muscle memory. Yeah, but it's like when somebody reminds you, because they said it before we pulled, do not interrupt. Like at that point, you could just even take it off your bar. Like I'll put mine down here where I'll never press it, for example. Like you don't have to have it on your bar at all. Somehow Dark survived it. %, pretty good. Sorry, down to 70. Nobody's doing these bombs, by the way. Well. Yeah, the tanks didn't do anything. We still got them to 50%. There's two different bombs. Yeah. You have to throw. There's some that you have to throw off or something, and then the coil killing us. It's hopefully that needs to charge the bomb. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Bus should be moved to the platform. Yeah, I'm not sure. It was always just getting done in my group, to be completely honest. %, though. 50% without doing anything correctly. It's pretty good. We do one bomb and maybe we can live through it. We have DPS, we also have to have mechanics. Just can't tunnel vision the boss. Yeah, I agree. Oh, great. This guy's a jackass. No Warlock 8. Don't die, run. Okay, everyone lived. No one got hit. That's progress. There's way too many people in my section, but hopefully we can just live it. Oh, we lost one. I'll get him up. Tanks. Thank you. Oh, I was in one. Soak. I think I was the only one in mine. Looks like half the raid wasn't in a soak. It's only 3 now. Yeah, Protector's trying to help here. Yeah, man. Everyone thinks it's Legion Remix. I think you're right. No one's paying attention. Everyone's trying to help, man. Okay. Okay, we're not dying to the start anymore. %77%. I mean, we're pumping him. Hey, we soaked. We soaked. Oh. Okay, that was Prague. We only had 2 in this one back here. No, they were trying to get there at least. None of these people were in the right spot. Kicking some people. I'm not gonna lie, it is crazy just to randomly kick 3 people when there's way more than 3 people messing up. The fight's kind of clicking back in my head though, how the fight goes. So I'm kind of I'm remembering it again. Wait, we invited back the hunter that just got kicked. I didn't even see what the boss was at, and this new damage meter doesn't tell you what it was at. He was probably at like, what, 40 or 30%? If you can go back... Wait, I can go back. What percent was he at? I don't know if I can see very good, but... So we do these ads. I got the most unlucky crap ever there. Oh no, he was not that low. So here comes the soaks. I'm about to die. 40-something% though. I can't see the exact number. 45-ish, maybe. About 40, 45. Yeah. Come on. Another hunter. I mean, that doesn't really matter. It's crazy how people don't even understand how Mythic Lockout works. They don't know the size of the raid. They don't know anything. It's crazy. Because, like, I understand how some things that I don't do in the game work. Like, I know how pet battles work. But I'm not a pet battle master. What is a pet battle? LOL. This is a whole other planet to how some of these people played day to day, I guess. Yeah. It's not the first time, too. Like, I was in another group where they're like, let's try this with, and they like said like, let's try this with like 14 people. It'll be easy. It scales good to 14 people, and it's like Mythic Raid. And then today, the same basically thing happened. But that means that they heroic raid, right? Or they raid on some level. And if they raid on some level, then how do they not understand like how Mythic Raid in general works? I'd invite this 168 healer personally. Shaman Killer, can you DPS? Never mind. He left. Ugh. This is the problem when you just uninvite people, when you just kick people out without, like, you could at least try to tell them what to do once. Be like, hey, you need to soak or you're getting kicked. Because then when you just kick people, then you have to try to fill the group. And okay, we did just get a really beefy Death Knight, to be fair. Exactly, Fuzzy. It also takes away all your momentum, too. Like, when you just restart like this. You're looking forward to that new Mega Delve epic? Yeah, I am too. I want to see what it's about. I'm hoping it has, like, harder puzzles, more of, like, a maze, maybe, because it's called a labyrinth. Could be cool. So this is an AOTC raider, but not a cutting edge raider, which might be okay, I guess. But now we're gonna have people die at the start again. Problem with just kicking people. I don't know, maybe the Rogue has cheat death. Oh, could have called that. Yep, that ain't happening. I have to cast my res, so. My res has a cast, man. We have plenty of people that don't have cast res. Okay, we survived. If only barely. Huge prog. Okay. 14%. Oh, we need to run. %. Burn, yeah. 5. Let's see if we get it. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it! Oh my god!
I heard you.
I heard you too, Dad.
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
The big G!
The big G!
You got it!
You got it!
Well, that is the...
I got the
Oh, thank you, Blizz.
Now there's only one thing we need to...
big G!
Now there's only one thing we need to figure out. Because
What's-
multiple people are in
Oh
Yes.
my god!
it. So this is the amount that you and
Oh.
the others fight together
That
in.
was so cool.
Hold on, let me do all this crap and get out of here.
That is so cool.
Thanks, Fuzzy. Thanks, Epic.
Oh!
Hold on, let me get on it.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah.
wait. Are you like...
I'm gonna fly it if you want to see, Ray.
Oh yeah, I see.
I honestly kind of want to see...
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just got that.
Do you know, Sylvia, it looks like might be interesting.
Well, you see how.
As you see, it's like a little animation like all the others. It's probably like what most of the robots do. But still.
Alright, let's take it out, guys.
Which... Oh, I get how there could be two people. One of us can sit in that little like red hat area.
Oh, no, it's not a two-person mount, if that's what you think.
Oh.
I thought you meant, can we both ride it? At the same time.
Oh no, I meant that, so like, you can ride and I can ride with you.
No, you'll have to ride it separately.
Gosh dang it!
It's okay. You want to see what the mount special is?
Yeah! It's gotta be unique.
He can fire it in his mouth and shoots his guns.
Interesting.
There we go.
I'm very confused why I can't ride with you. There's a little hatch, little for a second process.
I know, but it's just not made for that.
I mean, you never know. They could update the Big G.
Yeah. Big G. Is this the Big G?
That's named the Big G.
Wait, did I got
Oh, just like Guile. That's why it's a cool mount.
it?
It's so much. I got my own.
Had the dog I get?
That's a dinosaur, huh?
Yeah. I dinosaurs. The favorite my favorite dog is the T-Rex.
Yeah, I know. You love the T-Rex.
I can literally
And
hear.
the Mosasaurus.
And the Mesosaurus.
And the Bulbasaurus.
And the Brontosaurus.
The Bulbasaurus.
Oh.
And that's it, bye guys.
Oh, dude, I'm so pumped. There you go. Next time you play, you can ride that around.
That's why I'm trying to go to all my battles to level up the pets.
There you go.
Yeah.
What is that? Crack. What is that?
That's just your little that's thing.
Yeah. All right, guys. Oh. I'll be out in like 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
One. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, sweet, man. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. Only needed one good pull. Didn't have to do it multiple weeks. Didn't have to try multiple times. Oh, man. Now I'm only missing one mount, and it's the Dimmy one. Oh, that was so cool. I was only worrying about soaking, so I probably did terrible damage. I mean, it could have been worse. I also popped all my cooldowns on the ads to kill them. And they died instantly. Oh man, I'm so happy. The big G. This is probably the mount that I ever wanted the most. And I did get cutting edge for it. Just didn't. We only killed it once, and then I didn't get the mount. I absolutely love this mount, man. This will probably be my go-to mount on like every character. It's kind of like Mimron's head to me, like a newer version of Mimron's head. Like it's just an epic mount, man. I love it. I think I'll give it a go tomorrow. I'm working from home, so in other words, I'll be doing a tiny bit of work, then playing WoW. Yeah, man. As you saw, if you get a good enough group, all you have to do is you have to have 2 people that can do the charging of the bombs. Everyone has to soak the canisters, and the tanks have to do their job, and that's it. And it'll just die. You won't even get to different phases or anything. And try to be in a group that's all like 160 plus. Oh, that was so cool. Dang. Holy guacamole. Whew. Thanks, MDS. I'm so pumped right now. I can't believe I got it on my... Because the reality is, am I really going to try every week until midnight comes out? Probably not. Oh, if I can do Dimensius like tomorrow or something and I get that mount. Holy moly. Catch you later, MDS. Thanks for hanging around. Yeah, now Dimensius. We might try that tomorrow. We'll see. It's hard to find groups at this time of day. Because, a lot of gamers are nighttime players. Which I am too, for the most part. But the streaming at night doesn't really work out for me. Obviously, it is nighttime to you, but Fuzzy, but... The big old G. It's nearly midnight here, yeah. It's 5 hours for the Western Europe, and then isn't Germany like 6 hours or something like that? They're like in the next time zone. I used to remember that stuff. I used to actually... It's because I played Command and Conquer with Europeans when I was little. When I was like 10 or 11. Oh, Germany's +2 from you. I thought they were only +1. Holy moly, I don't even know what to do now. I'm just like, I'm in utter shock right now. Alright, Fuzzy, no problem. Whew. Take some of my drink I got and never took a drink of. Man, I looted that body before I went to the cutscene, and I saw the frickin' keys. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. Going the wrong way. One person in Ironforge. Sag. Someone was asking when that Rufus pet comes out. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's another player. You know what I was just thinking of? Because Ironforge is so empty. I was thinking of, like, what if there was some way to get people back in the cities, right? What if... So, like, for a Dark Iron Dwarf, it would have to be Ironforge. Gnome, it would have to be Ironforge, right? But what if, like, when you were in your city, repairs were, like, free or almost free? And so people would just sit in their city... Because that's where, like, it had to be something like that, or transmog's free if you do it in your city, right? Or you see the actual transmogrifier in your city instead of using your mount or whatever. There has to be something like that, and then you just have a bunch of dwarves and some gnomes in here, and you'd have night elves. Well, night elves couldn't go to Darnassus, so I guess night elves would have to just go to Stormwind. But for Alliance, there's only 2 cities, anyways. But let's just get some people in Ironforge. That's actually a really good idea. Imagine just like 100 dwarfs in here right now, and like 50 gnomes. That would be cool. Oh my gosh. Let's check Wildhead again for any news. Still don't even know what to say. Every Easter egg. Ooh, there was Easter eggs. Let's pull this up. There's one mount I like though. It can't fly. The sea turtle. I have one of the sea turtles. I don't know if I have. There's multiple, I think, but I have this one from fishing. I like this mount too. I don't fish a lot, so it was pretty cool when I got it. Like, I'm not big into fishing. It's time to show off. Well, Ian mentioned focusing showing off cosmetic collections. One thing he didn't directly state happened with weapon and armor transmog that people wanted to display. This trailer has several examples of weapon and armor being displayed around the home and the way trophies are. Oh, cool! You'll be able to put your transmogs in your house. Okay, the rogue helm. Sulfurous. Pets and mounts are moving in. Less of an Easter egg, more of a confirmation. Ian mentioned that pets and mounts would be coming to player housing. Certainly on display here between the Mimron's head in the front yard. And the Corgi pup curled up in front of the fireplace. Okay. Toys on parade. We've seen potential previews of toys and homes before, but never like this. There are clear shots of multiple Pepes from the bird whistle with different outfits. I saw the Pepes. Could custom photos be in the horizon? One of the most potentially exciting Easter eggs. Oh, because they're adding pictures. I forgot about this. It was so small. They're adding taking pictures in the game. You might be able to display pictures you take. That would be cool. The photo sharing. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Hold on, I'm gonna take of this. This is really cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Hey Fuzzy, welcome back. Yeah, these custom images thing. So yeah, that's what we were just looking at here. They had a thing about photo sharing or whatever, and then they showed like an actual screenshot basically in the trailer thing. And then they're like, are you gonna be able to put your own photos in? That would be really cool. You could like hang pictures of your guild or your friends or whatever, right? That would be awesome. Yeah, you're ahead of the. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. I posted it to my old guild because you know, like a lot of guilds, we usually took like a little picture or something right after we killed the boss. That would be pretty cool. Goodness. I just have so much crap in my bank, especially after they redid it, and now I don't even know what goes where. I still have all the monocles for this. I have a bunch of Dream Search Coalescence for the Dragonflight thing. I guess I could just sell that. That's worthless. A bunch of worthless stuff too. All these old legendaries. Zereth Mortis crap. Multiple big red buttons for no reason. Fire Wrath. This stuff's pretty worthless. Blood of the Mountain. More legendaries. Random crap. Off with you. What a good day. Yesterday was a bad day, today's a good day. Another new player. Unless you have the thing where you see the Murloc heads, a lot of people don't understand there are new players that play the game. I've seen 2 or 3 in here. I don't know how they ended up in Ironforge, but maybe they could also be returning players that lost their old accounts and stuff too, to be fair. New account for a returning player going on. You lost your old account? That's the biggest reason why my one friend won't come back. He actually thinks the game's pretty cool right now, from what I've told him. But because he lost his old account, he doesn't really want to come back. I mean, that would be sad. I'd be really sad if I lost my account. I think that's a big reason why my friends fully quit playing too. Was they like sold their accounts on like black market things. It was like, ooh, I can get $100, and like, or like $50 or something, right? They didn't even need the money. Like, that's the crazy part. But the one friend that lost his account that wants to come back or would like to come back, he actually when he stopped playing because he was like kind of addicted, to be fair, and he gave his account to a kid that he mentored at his church, and then the kid like he just lost touch with the kid, I think, and somehow the kid lost the account, but the kid got the account hacked, something like that. So he doesn't have his old account anymore. He made a new account at one point, but he just couldn't get into it as much. He fell for a scam. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of those too. I don't know. I've never gotten scammed. I never had the authenticator. I got the authenticator recently because there was something I wanted to do, and I had to have the authenticator to do it. I can't remember what it was. Something on my account, I had to have the authenticator, but I never had it. And I don't know. I've never gotten hacked, luckily enough. Dang kids. Fishing trainer, nice. I didn't even know that person was there. Friend of mine just lost his Discord, nearly his Blizz account. No idea how. Probably going to sketchy websites. It's probably the real answer, but I guess you could get scammed too on Discord. I mean, so are they someone who like accepts like friend requests from like a Discord person who like is pretending to be a girl or something like that? I could see that happening to somebody. I feel bad for whoever it is that's falling for like the Twitter porn bots or whatever. Whoever is falling for those things, I feel bad for them. Ooh, another new player. Nope, this is not a new player. This is a bot. Probably. Or not. Actually, it's not a bot. It's probably a second account created by a player. Yeah, that's definitely a second account angle. Is it a connected account? That's the question. Warband Bank. The Murloc heads are only if you did the stuff to become a mentor. So, see, oh, you can't see it. Let me move the chat thing. Hold on. Edit mode. So they did this mentor thing back in the day. Let me save it. And you see, it says newcomer chat. There's guides, so I'm a guide, and new players have Murloc heads. So they show up as Murloc heads in the chat, and they show up as Murloc heads when you see them in real life. So that way you can know if someone's a new player, they might need help. Maybe you don't want to troll them, maybe you want to be nice to them, maybe you want to give them something, whatever. You'll know that they're a new player, but only if you're a guide. I forget how to become a guide. I don't even know if you can anymore. I'm not sure what to do to become a guide, but I'd have to look it up to tell you how to do it. Yeah, it was a pretty cool thing. Let me move my chat back. I was reading some of that. There's somebody let their kids try out a trial of WoW or something, a 9-year-old, so like my son's age, and they're sad that they're not gonna. They leveled up past the free level, like level 20 is the normal free level, I think, because there's like a promotion going on that you can do right now to go past level 20. But when it goes back, they're gonna lose their character probably. And so, I guess they could be lying, but they're saying that their kid's crying. But they could just be lying too. I don't always believe that stuff off the rip. They're like, well, you could just get a sub. $15, you could get a sub and they could keep playing it. And they're like, oh, nope, I guess they're screwed. You know, don't get me wrong. Money can be tight and you cannot afford $15, but I don't know. If you have a computer that can even play WoW, I'm sure you could make some sort of sacrifice to find $15, right? Like you could buy, you know, a couple less items at the grocery store that are luxury items or something, or there's something you could do to find $15 if you can afford a computer to begin with, in my opinion. Now, if you can't even afford a computer, that's another story. The one I don't get, the ones that think celebrity is reaching out to them for money. Oh, yeah, Mario. I didn't know what you meant at first, but you were talking about what I was talking about with the bots scamming people. Yeah, buy frozen chicken, not fresh for the month. Yeah, there's $15. Well, guys, I am just kind of walking around. I'm enjoying our chats here, but I am just kind of going back and forth with my mount right now. We'll just call it now because I'm also starving to death. But we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're gonna do tomorrow though. I'm not sure if we're gonna. We could try to do Dementius. That would be hype. I mean, if we got both mounts, I mean, I'm probably just gonna like lose my mind. But we could try to do Dementius. But if we don't get that, I don't know. If we're having good chats, I don't mind. Just doing the pre-patch event and getting all the gear that I want to get, because I do want to still get the gear for that. It is a little bit boring, but if we're having good chats and stuff, that's fine. But, you know, if it's a lighter day or something, might switch over to TBC, just so I have something to, like, actively do. So, tomorrow's agenda will be, like, maybe we poke around with Mythic Dementius, maybe we do the pre-patch event, and then if everything's kind of going slow or bad, maybe I switch over to BC so I can have a little bit of fun and stuff. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear tomorrow. Yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully the Dementius mount. We'll play it by ear for tomorrow, but we'll see, and hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for the company today. Fuzzy, Mario, Big Brucey showing up big, MDS of course, and Epic Tiny Frog, top chatters. Thank you guys, man. We'll be back tomorrow. Cough Diablo, cough. Yeah, I do need to still finish Diablo, but I have to get my mage to 60 so I can at least do the Burning Crusade stuff. But you are right, I do need to finish Diablo. It would be nice to finish that before midnight came out too. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Mario, maybe we do that. See you guys.